So many people know that when you get in a car accident as a result of someone else's negligence, you're going to have a claim against that person for bodily injury, for property damage, to compensate you for your medical expense. And it can be a lengthy process. A lot of times this injured driver is going to see a doctor over a period of months or years. And if they have health insurance, they're probably going to submit the bills to health insurance. What many people don't know, though, is that this health insurance company, whether it be, Medical Mutual or United Healthcare, Aetna, any of the health insurance providers out there, that provider is going to want to get reimbursed from any settlement or judgment award that the injured driver may get from the responsible driver. And this is a concept called subrogation, and it's basically your health insurance provider's right to be reimbursed for medical bills it paid from the settlement or any funds received from the culpable driver. And it's something you can't avoid. It's probably in your health insurance contract. It's a contractual right with the health insurer in most circumstances, and they have a right to come after you from the settlement proceeds to get this reimbursement. And if they really wanted to, if you don't file the lawsuit yourself or pursue the culpable driver, then the health insurer can actually go after the culpable driver, which is more of a rare occurrence. Usually the health insurer is waiting for the injured person to get a settlement and then seek the reimbursement from that settlement. So for example, say you get in a car accident, go to the emergency room, maybe follow up with your primary care provider, go to some physical therapy or get some chiropractic treatment. Say your health insurance provider pays those bills, say they pay $3,000, which is probably going to be a contractual reduction pursuant to an agreement between the medical providers and the health insurance provider. And then say you settle the car accident for $10,000. The health insurance provider is going to want to get reimbursed that $3,000 that it paid to pay your bills from the settlement. But the good news is that there's nothing preventing you from trying to negotiate with your health insurance provider to reduce that amount. So health insurance provider makes an initial claim for the $3,000 from that settlement. You or your attorney can reach out to the provider and try to get it reduced, say to $2,000, $2,500. Maybe if you're a good negotiator, get it below $2,000. But there's always the opportunity to work that out with the health insurance provider to reduce that. And the good thing is a lot of attorneys out there, my firm included, will include that service in the representation for the personal injury action itself. So we would represent you against the liable driver's insurance company. And once the settlement is agreed to, we would continue our work to resolve any subrogation rights of the health insurance provider. So that's sort of all encompassed in our services. We wouldn't charge any extra, and I think most attorneys who do that don't charge extra, but it's certainly something you want to look into if you are injured in a car accident and you're looking for an attorney to represent you. And it should be noted that it's just not health insurance. It's not just the private health insurance companies that I may have mentioned earlier. Medicare and Medicaid have a right of subrogation. If you have MedPay coverage on your auto insurance policy and your auto insurer provides some MedPay coverage as a result of a car accident, that MedPay is going to have a subrogation right. And also the Bureau of Workers' Compensation may have a right of subrogation. If you get hurt in a car accident while you're on the job and you have a workers' comp claim that pays you some workers' compensation, the Bureau of Workers' Compensation is going to want to get reimbursed. So it's an important concept to know when you get in a car accident that there is going to be some additional claim to that settlement funds for the medical expense or for the health insurer's claim for bills that it paid. and it's important to make sure you have an attorney who's going to help you resolve those issues.